I found the transforming community out of a deep sense and a deep need of desperation and disenfranchisement. As a founding pastor of a community of faith, been working hard in a small community of faith for almost 10 years and been in full-time ministry for 20 years, I recognized that my bucket was empty and that there was a decreasing amount of joy in my service. I was dedicated and devoted and living in all the formal ways I knew how to connect with God, but I didn't sense that deep connection that I sensed at the beginning of the journey. And so I was empty and nearly at the end, and I came across the transforming community by way of one of my mentors and says, hey, you ought to give this a try. And so I looked it up and it felt right for me because it was diverse enough for me, sort of pulling from the streams of the Christian tradition, and it felt like it was my tribe. And I needed a community to wrestle through with, is this God shifting a season for me? Or is this a normal course of action in full-time ministry? And so that's why I got here. Well, since I've gotten involved, a couple things have happened to me personally, all of which I'm absolutely ecstatic about. And the fact that I'm ecstatic is a great improvement about anything, right? And so I think what it's done has been great community. My small group here is literally saving my life. In one of the books I'm reading, I think it's Barbara Brown Taylor said, what is saving your life these days? It is community. And this rich community of people who are on the same path as open hearts before God is saving my life. The second thing that I've gotten personally out of Transforming Community, it is joyful once a quarter to come and hear my name. Because I come from a tradition of ministry that is very formal and no one calls me by my first name. So it is the rare choice for me. I'm someone's parent, I'm someone's sister, but I'm someone's pastor mostly all the time in my life. And when I walk in the door, I can take it all off and there's no expectation except for me to be myself. And however broken and however wonderful that is, it's just me before God with some friends who recognize that it's okay to be on the journey in that space. That's been a gift. My passion has come back, or is coming back. And I feel it, energy, where it's a little more excitement, going to do the things that I'm created and I'm called to do. But one of my staff members said to me the other day, and it took me off guard, after being in this for a year and a half, and she said, you really preached a great sermon this last couple of weeks. And I said, yeah, I feel that God is turning things around. And she looked me in the face and she said, well, why do you think that is? I said, well, I just think it's spiritual language. It's a season of harvest. I've been planting these seeds and God is just honoring the sacrifice. She was like, no, it's you. You feel like you feel it again. I was like, oh, really? I didn't realize I lost the feeling some way, but clearly I had lost that internal connection. So my passion has come back.